Hello my great friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk on the topic modern day slavery. I want to ask you a question. Do you think that slavery has ended? Yes or no? The answer is no. Slavery is still going on all over the world. The only thing that has stopped is that white men are no longer going into African countries to buy slaves. Apart from that, other forms of slavery like child slavery, sex slavery, and labor slavery are still going on even as I'm talking to you now. And this time around, it's the black people buying and selling their fellow black people. Two things led me to discuss this topic. The first is a video short I watched some time ago of a black lady who was taken to Italy by her madam. And in Italy, she was asked to prostitute. And when she could not make up to pay the amount of money which was expected of her, her madam beat her, stripped her naked, recorded the video, and posted it on the internet. Most of you must have seen that video. The second thing that prompted me to do this video is an audio I listened to a few days ago. In this audio, a guy was taken from Nigeria to Malaysia. And in Malaysia, he was asked to do a risky job which he said he cannot do. He started crying, pleading to his master, a guy called Onyejigu, to come and take him back to Nigeria, that he wants to go back to his village and ride Okada. He said that what they told him in Nigeria is very different from what he is seeing now in Malaysia. So he wants to go back to the village and ride Okada. Now I want you to imagine the situation this guy is in that made him prefer to go back to the village and ride Okada. I said Okada, not Uber. Imagine the situation that made him prefer to go back and ride Okada to staying in Malaysia. Now tell me, these two instances I mentioned, what can we call them? Slavery, of course. Most of our people living abroad, when they come back to the country, they travel to the interior, the suburbs, to poor families. When they get there, they shower them with gifts and money, and in return, take their children with them back to where they live. And this family greedily receive the money and gifts from them because they want their families to be sending dollar to them from abroad. So they let them carry their children so that in few months' time, their children will be sending dollars to them. And when these young people get to their destination, their madam or sponsor takes away their passport from them and give them some dirty or hard or risky jobs to do. Some amount of money is specified to them to pay, and until they pay to the last kobo of that money, they remain slaves to their master. Some of these guys living abroad, when they come back to Nigeria, they begin to tell you folk stories. Their mouth is as sweet as sugar and honey. They blow things out of proportion and you believe them. Because you are looking at their outward displays of designers, jackets, leather jackets, and clothing. You believe them. They will tell you, if you travel in few weeks, in few months, you will make big money and come back to Nigeria a big boy. And you believe them. You won't sleep at night. You begin to imagine it. And finally, you will sell yourself to them. When you now travel out of Nigeria to Europe or North America, South America, or Asia, you now think that you will enter a bus or metro or subway and go to a street called Money Street. And when you get to Money Street, you bring out your Ghana must go and begin to pack money into it. When you pack your bag full of money, you carry it back to Nigeria and buy houses and cars. No, that's not true. It doesn't work that way. Wake up. Wake up and shine your eyes. If you travel abroad, it takes some time for you to legalize yourself and get documents to work with. And when you luckily find that job, it's always a menial job. Nobody is ready to employ you as the MD, the managing director. No. And at the end of the month, when you receive your salary, you pay your bills. And if you are left with up to $100, you are a rich guy. So stop listening to all these cock and bull stories. Don't allow anybody to use your brain to drink Gary. Unless you are on the fast lane, and there is always a consequence of being on the fast lane. If you want to travel abroad, save up some money, go to the embassy and look for visa. If you get visa, travel on your own. And whatever you see there, you now know that you brought it upon yourself. Then you can bear it. Now, I have some advice for all of us. Firstly, for all these people who specialize in sponsoring trips and thereafter taking a pound of flesh from your clients, think twice. If this business is as good as you said it is, you won't let it out of your family. You will take every member of your family with you to do it. But because it's not fair, that is why you go to the poor people and deceive them. Also, for our young people who are trapped into this problem, sorry, Bele, Ndono, oh. And for many other young people who are planning to go away today and tomorrow, they will tell you, I want to travel abroad. Anyhow, I'm ready. Be warned. It's not as sweet as they paint it to be. And there is slavery. For those families that give out their children just like that to unknown people, just to receive gifts, just bear it in mind that you are only promoting labor and sex slavery. And lastly, for other families who have people living abroad and you are taxing them heavily, if you get small headache, you begin to call them to send you money to buy paracetamol, something you could have done for yourself. You begin to make call for it. Please take it easy and know that money is not easy to make there in Nigeria or in any other part of the world. So take it easy. Thank you so much and subscribe to my channel. Bye.